Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks FCB and welcome to another edition of European Heavyweight Show. First time ever. Oh my God, that free kick nearly went in from Galano. Oh my days. We hope that went in, but it didn't. But whatever. Good save from the goalie. But anyway, I'm watching Al Ahly beat Nasser 3-2, bro. Let's go. You know what I mean? Listen, as I was saying, welcome to Heavyweight Show. Yeah, first ever on FCB since I've upgraded or rebranded the channel. You know what I mean? It's 53rd episode, though, since I've started the whole thing. And yeah, man, we move. You know what I mean? So before I bring the panelists on, you guys know exactly what to do. Subscribe, press the alarm bells for future content notifications, like, comment your way, go check socials, go check the other channels, especially ZeerTalks Football, where I just did the watch along. And yeah, man, inshallah, you're good wherever you are, guys. Now, I will bring the panelists on here. First off, representing the Chelsea. Yeah, first of all, let me put the cam on. Yeah, this one. Hello, talk to me, brother. What are you saying, man?
Yes, big up, man. Thanks for having me. It's your world champions, Chelsea, but yeah.
Oh, there we go. Here we fucking go.
Yeah,
Anyway.
But we won't talk about world champions. We'll mention world champions soon because... Hey, we're not world champion right now.
Yeah, he can join you as well, right here. Anyway, let me just bring everybody because I don't want to waste time. So, a big up Abdullah, big up Prophet, and big up A Kevin. You know what I mean? And the others will join as the show goes on. So yeah, what should we talk about, lads? Should we talk about, bro? Because apparently, you know, I want to talk about Chelsea, man. The Maresca getting sacked. You know, or him leaving. I don't know, whatever the hell the story is. I say we let the Chelsea fans go first, man. Chat to me, whoever is a Hano, is a King, one of you, man. Chat, man. What you guys think?
King, you can go ahead, man.
Boy, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Sound good?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah. We hear you well, bro.
I don't know what's happening. I'll be honest with you. The stories, everything's coming out with Enzo Maresca, him getting fired. My club is in disrepute at the moment. The managers we're linked to, I mean, it's been shocking. I'll be honest with you. I don't really know what to say at this current moment. I just think the club's being run in a very poor way. For me, if you're going to get rid of Enzo Maresca, you have to get rid of the sporting directors as well, because they appointed him. They've made multiple mistakes on managers, multiple mistakes on players. So if you're going to get rid of the manager, the sporting directors' heads have to be chopped off as well. And I think there needs to be a complete change of our structure at the moment, because I think it's failing. I do agree somewhat with an under-25 policy, but if you're going to get under-25s, get the best of the best. Don't be sending me Gittins and Garnacho and saying that this is the best that you could have done with under 25 winners with the players that are out there. For example, Keenan Yildiz, etc. So for me, I feel like they've let the club down. They've spent about 2 billion British pounds, and quite frankly, the club is pretty much the same place they were when they bought them. A top four side that might win a trophy that isn't really doing much else. So you've just kind of spent all that money just to be in the same position. You talked a lot of shit on the previous ownership, on Roman, on the way he did things, but it's the way that you're moving. You're moving like a business. You're moving like players are just here just to be bought and sold. And quite frankly, I'm tired of these American type owners, because I think they've ruined the Premier League. I think they've reduced the standards of every single English club. I think all of them have come in and ruined. People talk about foreign owners. No, it's the American owners that are pretty much the end of Chelsea, of Arsenal, of United, and even of Liverpool at points, because they haven't put us in a position to be of the standards and to be in a position to win constantly. And I feel like when it comes to ownership, if it ain't Arab, I don't want it. I'll be honest right now, because at least the Arab owners, they want to just win, and that's all I want for my football club going forward. So for me, I blame the British government for getting involved, for taking away my Roman, and it's been downhill ever since. So yeah, that's all I got to say.
No, I hear him. I hear him, bro. Yeah. Hey, listen, I agree with the whole Arab thing, bro. Listen, finally someone that understands. Anyway, yeah, no, you can vent now, bro, because I know you've been wanting to.
Yeah, UK government, all you man, whoever was in charge back then, yeah, you man can go and just leave. Honestly, Americans might be one of the stupidest people there is, you know. Like, you spend 1 billion and you become on this rubbish and expect someone to bring success. Like, it doesn't make sense. But anyway, for those that don't know, like what's basically happened. So Maresca, in my opinion, of what I've read and seen, I think he left. He got fed up with everything that happened, because according to this, they had they wanted certain players to play to keep up their transfer value. They had says on how the returns of players and stuff, like back from injuries, managing the load of stuff. So, and they come into the dressing room like every single game as well. If they intend a game, they do go into it. Dressing rooms, the directors and whoever. So honestly, our club is in such a huge mess right now, because we won basically almost a lottery when we won the Club World Cup, and it was like, okay, you've won the Club World Cup, you've shown you can compete. Now just bring the manager some good players. Doesn't even have to be great players. Doesn't even have to be world class players. Just good, like normal. Yeah. Gonna give you a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, maybe sometimes a 9 out of 10. But just someone that's good, that knows what he can do. And we just didn't do that. We brought in 90 million on Garnacho and Kittens. And what else? We didn't sign the goalkeeper in Mike Mignon. Mind you, AC Milan, I think AC Milan has considered like less than 10 goals all season.
Yeah, but that's more down to Inzaghi. Not Inzaghi. What's his name? Allegri, sorry.
Yeah, I'm used to Inzaghi. I considered 13 goals, so I have to give him credit, McMahon, in some respects. But yeah, it's a shambles from top to bottom. One thing I would give critique to Enzo Maresca is apparently he didn't tell the players what happened about this all on Thursday after we played Bournemouth. Like, he didn't tell the players about all of this and stuff. So, or was it Tuesday or one of those days? So yeah, I just feel like it's a bit underwhelming. I mean, especially because we literally less than 6 months ago won the Club World Cup, and now we're gonna have to start over again, and that's the stupid part, because you've won the lottery and now you've shot yourself basically with it all. Like, you won the lottery, you bought a gun, now you've shot yourself. That's basically what we've done.
It's crazy, bro.
So
world champs, man. World champs.
okay.
Imagine
World
that's how
champ.
world champs be moving, bro. Listen, man.
Bro, hey.
Bro, Hano, I have a question though. Since you call yourself world champs, are you like Roman Reigns world champs or are you like Jey Uso world champs? You tell me, bro.
Hey, bro. At this, we Jey Uso world champs at this stage, bro.
Hey, listen,
Because,
I've been telling, man, since we beat you, man, you man are fucking Jey Uso. You doing ye 24/7,
yeah.
bro. Listen, hey, you man been yeeing all over the place, pause, man. You get me? That's what you man be doing, bro. You get me? No, but bro, I'm not gonna lie. You know what it is, bro. I don't know about you all, but I feel like a lot of fans been exaggerating Chelsea's situation, bro. I swear down, because it's like when it comes to the players, bro, I swear, Mandem were saying that certain players are world class, best in the world.
Yeah, Enzo, the so-called bachelor, and
I would say they have some world-class players in Chelsea.
Yeah, I know, but it's funny how now but Matrix, it's funny how now they've gone back on that though. So that's the funny
I think
thing.
the problem. I don't really think that the problem was based on the results that Chelsea were getting. I just think that Iqbali, he's Iranian, okay? I'm Iranian myself, Mawad. I know how these people operate, okay?
Oh, yeah,
it was, Mawad, I'm Iranian. Okay, it was just like a power move, trust me, because one of the topics were that Enzo Maresca didn't like that Iqbali is coming to the dressing room, and I don't know, is telling Enzo Maresca who to play.
Iqbali's an investment banker.
He is, but he's basically like a co-manager of the club. This is what the reports are saying. So I would love to, like, for example, get Enzo Maresca to Real Madrid, but unfortunately, Florentino Perez moves a bit like Iqbali. Like Florentino Perez also gonna sign some big stars and just tell you you have to play them.
He's suffering from dementia, Florentino Perez. Suffering from dementia, man.
I think he even if he joins Real Madrid, I don't really see that guy being able to survive because, like I told you, if you can't get along with Iqbali, Florentino Perez is even worse than Iqbali. Okay, if you come to Florentino Perez, he's just gonna force you to do stuff.
Perez is gone at the end of the season anyway, so he should be
the
gone.
big thing.
Perez ain't gone after the season, brother.
Serious?
Perez staying for the next 4 years.
His contract, as far as I'm aware, he'll finish his contract.
My brother, he's a walking fossil. Okay, he looks like a walking fossil. That's it, my friend. Just stop. I swear, this guy is waiting to get a heart attack in the Real Madrid facilities, and that's it. Just call it a day. My friend, it's enough. You have done enough. Just step aside now, okay? Look, take care of yourself. Take care of your health. My friend, enough. Like you come into places with so much public in there, maybe you're gonna get a disease. But Mawara, you're old now. You need to be careful, okay? You can't be just out there in the public like that. Mawara, something's going to happen to you.
To be fair, Matrix, I feel you because I feel the same way about Uli Honas, bro. Like some them just need to walk, bro. Just walk. Walk, chill in your home, and just watch everything happen, bro. Rather than run your club to the ground. I hear you, bro. It's the same with me.
He's not running my club to the ground, though. Let's make that clear also to everyone.
Oh, no.
He has done.
Hey, listen. He
took
you up, but he's about to run it to the ground the more longer he stays. You wait, bro.
On the pitch, yes. On the pitch, look. I agree with some stuff he's not doing well, okay? Right now, it feels like he's in a phase that he only cares about the business aspect of the game. Because if you look at the financial situation and all of this stuff, the club is in a very good situation. No problem with the FFP, got money, can spend, sign players for big money, all of that. Okay, so he's taking care of that thing. But for me, for example, my opinion, if we want to move forward footballing-wise, we need to offload Vini. But Vini, at the same time, he's making a lot of money for Florentino Perez. And he's only 25 years old.
Get rid of that Bengali on the right wing as well. Get rid of that Bengali on the right wing.
I would get rid of a whole lot of them, but I'm telling you, business-wise, Perez is seeing he can easily milk maybe 5 more years of Vini money, okay? Easily. He sees he's only 25.
Who's hitting the horn buttons, bro?
It's crazy.
Right. But the big difference between Iqbali and Perez is Perez at least signs like world class players or players that can be world class. We signed Gittins and Garnacho.
You signed children,
Yeah, because of Joe Shields.
You sign potential.
You're trying to
world-class
emulate
players,
City,
potential,
but like on a low scale.
I don't care about potential. I have potential to be accounted. Doesn't mean I will be accounted.
Yeah.
Like,
why is Hano actually not wrong about that, bro? You know what I mean? Hey, listen, man, I hear it, bro. Listen, you need guarantees, man. You know, the guarantee should be death, taxes, and winning trophies, bro. Not death, taxes, and getting kids to fumble.
There is gonna be a protest, I believe, in the Brentford game.
I know. Who's honking, bro? What's this honking sound? Yo.
I'm
in
Morocco. I'm in Morocco.
Oh, yeah, actually, I knew it was you, bro, because Morocco do be moving like that, bro.
Yeah. They honk every 2 seconds.
Yeah, man, bro. It's the same in Egypt as well. يا عمي خليك ساكت, bro. والله العظيم قاهرة, man, as well, bro. But now Maghreb, listen, it is what it is, bro. No, but
there's gonna be a protest. The Brentford game. The 17th, I believe it is. So we'll see. But the big thing is, if we want to get these directors and stuff out, it's about adding their pockets. So the match-going fans needs to like stop going.
They're not gonna go. We've seen the story before. When was the last time people got rid of their owners? Even when Liverpool spoke up, when they were complaining about FSG, when they stopped when they walked out. It doesn't make a difference. FSG are still here, so I don't. Unless
they just joined, bro. These owners, they just joined just a couple of years ago. They ain't gonna leave now.
I'll be honest. You either squat or you burn down the stadium. You either squat, like sleep over in the stadium, or burn down the stadium. That is the only way. You have to take like serious illegal action. You're gonna have to. It's the same with United fans. United fans are all talk. They complain about the Glazers, but they still go to games. They do nothing about it.
Bro. They're all talk on social media. They don't. They just
let's see how football fans love these clubs.
Yeah, bro.
At the end of the day, they say they're football fans. You're not football fans. You're customers.
You know what I mean?
You're not willing to do what you want to do for your club. You're not willing to put your life on the line for your club.
Facts.
So do something about it. The squad, do something illegal. Do something illegal to get your club back where it needs to be. If not, then just shut up. Just shut up,
bro.
Be quiet. Simple as.
Bro, but Abdullah, there's the same people that were complaining about money this. Now they want to do this stuff.
Is it your mind? Like every time people say, "Oh, FFP," all this stuff. There's no financial regulation in other businesses. No, there isn't.
Bro, there's no incentive to get the game cancelled like how United fans did during lockdown. We cancelled.
When a club buys a player, is money coming out of my bank account? No, it's not. 5 million is not coming out of my bank account. I'm not going in overdraft. Nothing's gonna happen.
Bro, and also it's just so funny. These guys are so worried about but the Glazers are gonna spend this much. It's not your money. You put the money into the football club. Why do you care about the money? It's not yours anymore.
Exactly. And one time I hate when people say they are fans. You're not fans. You can be a fan of Beyonce. You can be a fan of Eminem. You can't be a fan of a football club. You are a customer of a football club.
Can I quick because I need to leave in like a few minutes. I got a stream to go.
Yeah, let Prime. Yeah, I was gonna say let Prime go because obviously it's still Chelsea topic. Yeah, go. Big up to you, Prime, man.
Hi everyone. Yeah, so all you Chelsea fans that want Maresca gone because you guys thought for some reason we'd sack him and hire some world-class manager. You've got what you wanted. You got Leon Rose in there. Well done.
AK Matisse.
You've got what you wanted. Well done. Because people kept saying, "Oh, we'll go get, Glasner." I rate Glasner. I think he's a brilliant coach, but he's not world class. So this talk about standards at Chelsea, where are your standards? You shouldn't want Glasner if we're talking about real standards. You guys want to talk about standards, but these same Chelsea fans, you guys backed a championship manager in Frank Lampard when he was our manager in 2019. You guys backed him. You wanted him to stay. I remember in 2020 when Roman sacked him, you guys said Roman should leave because he sacked Frank. You guys said you want to get relegated with Frank Lampard as opposed to sacking him. So all this talk about fake standards with Chelsea fans, where has standards actually been? Two managers who have actually tried to like progress the style at the club and make positives in Maresca and Sarri, you guys have chased out of this football club. So well done on that front. In terms of this ownership, though, I said after we sacked Poch that the next manager has to work, or else I'm going to look beyond the manager now, and I'm going to start looking at the sporting directors and the ownership. The sporting directors are awful, but they only go with the remit by the ownership. And for people who keep talking about Todd Bowley has no say or no control whatsoever. The only time he did was during the first window we had, where everything was just a mess in general. Marina and everyone else left, and we had no scouts, we had no nothing. Since then, Bali has had control, and he's hired these two nitwit clowns as sporting directors in Win Stewart and Stanley. This model of bringing in young players just to turn them for profit, like we're Brighton, because we don't even get the best of the best in young players. We don't get the A class. We don't get the B class. We get Gittins, Garnacho, the Laps, Madueke's. These are the level of players that we get. We don't get actual improvement, because when January we signed Enzo, they came out and said that we want to find the next Enzo Fernandez before we have to spend 100 million on him. Awesome. Huijsen, who we wanted in the summer, why didn't we sign him from Juve before he went to Brighton? Before he went to Bournemouth? Why didn't we sign Huijsen when he was at Roma? Because I watched Huijsen at Roma. Jose gave him his debut. I've known about Huijsen since then. Why didn't we sign Huijsen back then? Why did we not try and actually push forward and sign Olise when he was at Palace before Bayern did? Because we weren't willing to pay the money for him. For 2 summers now, Victor Osimhen has wanted to come to our club, but we weren't willing to pay the extra money, pay the wages. This wage cap that we have, where we're signing these dumb young players on these extended contracts just to be able to train them for profit, it's all well and good trying to capitalize on Chelsea's name as a big club. That's fine. But eventually, your name as a big club can only last so long if you're not actually winning. Look at Arsenal. Look how long they've been without actual big success as a big club. Man United, look at how long they've been. And I know Man United obviously are bigger than us, but look at how long they've been without actual success. What has it been? 11, 12 years?
13.
Do we still view Man United, like, fine, we still view Man United as a big club historically, but when we look at them, do we treat them with the respect they deserve as a big club?
No.
If you keep going around if you're still going around and behaving with, if you're still going around with bullshit, this is what you're going to get at the end of the day. And these guys lucked out with Maresca, because the short list after we sacked Poch was Maresca, who was the guy, who was Ipswich manager, McKenna, Carrick was on that list. And so we lucked out with Maresca, because Maresca, he wasn't supposed to get top 4 last year. They said that. He wasn't supposed to get top 4 last year. He hired a championship manager, and people can say what they want about the Conference League, but would Pochettino have won the Conference League? I truly don't believe he would have. Those games we had last year were a little bit tricky that I don't trust Pochettino to get past. We weren't supposed to win this Club World Cup. So the fact we even got this far in the first place was great, but we weren't supposed to win it. But we won the Conference League. We won the Club World Cup. Everyone celebrated it and everything. So you know what that means? That just justifies the bullshit that they're doing. That justifies it. We spent under 100 million on 2 left wingers, 2 strikers, and we've gotten worse in those 2 positions. We've gotten worse in those 2 positions. So now what? But you guys all backed it in the summer, though. You Chelsea fans, you backed it. You guys have been, like, I'm someone who's been critical of our squad building since the beginning. I didn't think it made sense to spend 105 million on Enzo just having 6 months at Benfica and a little World Cup. I didn't think that made sense. I've been critical of his squad building for time. Why is our best centre back an academy player in Colwell and he's out injured? Our best centre back this season, and I hate this guy with a passion, has been Chalobah. All this hope that Chelsea fans have for Fofana, the guy's ass. Sell him. He's not good. I don't care. Sell Chalobah too. This whole remontada you guys praise Sanchez for doing, which is great, but you guys backed the ownership in the summer because when we were rumored with Magnon and we were haggling for price, Chelsea fans backed it. Donnarumma went to Man City, who I wanted, and Chelsea fans said, well, Sanchez is better than him. Well done. City are in a title race and they'll probably end up winning the league. And you've got Sanchez. Well done.
No, we're not going to win the league.
Well, okay, whatever, bro. I don't care about your pessimism right now. You're winning the league. Well done. Ryan Turkey was there, available. City went ahead and got him. Awesome. We went and got Garnacho from Man United.
And
Garnacho do what? We're gonna try and flip. We're gonna flip him for a bit of profit and sell him to Arsenal in 18 months, which is awesome. But how does that help the team in the present day? How does that actually help our team? For the past 2 years, we've had a top 4 team. That's why I was so angry with Poch, because the minimum you should have been able to do is get top 4. We got top 4 last year. Now, with this, and we don't even have the manager to be able to do it. So now what? Also, they came out with a brief last year or last night about how the Carabao Cup isn't a priority. So if we lose to Arsenal, it's not that bad. We are in a cup semi-final and we've not won a domestic trophy since 2018. This mentality of Chelsea, big cup Chelsea, we win no matter what circumstance that we're in, it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, it stinks.
I said when they sacked Tuchel that this is the death of Chelsea, and people thought I was going too far, bro. We're like, what is it now? And I don't know. Listen, but for you Chelsea fans that wanted Maresca gone, the only semblance of I'm not saying Maresca was perfect. Are there better managers like him in the world that exist? Obviously, but we were never going to get any of them. We're never going to get the Peps or the Klopps or the top managers of the world, and even the best young managers in the world. We didn't even target them. We didn't even target like a Cesc or a Alonso. We didn't target the best. The best. We didn't even try and do that.
Rejected us with this one,
bro.
Apparently, Xavi did as well. By the way, apparently Xavi did.
I don't rate Xavi. He's a bum. But bro, Enrique rejected us after we sacked Poch. Now Guzman rejected us. These so this delusion that we're gonna get what's his name, bro? Glasner's beefing with Palace because they almost sold Guehi. Why would he join Chelsea? What do you think he's gonna accept Garnacho failing to beat his man on the left wing? You think he's gonna? You think, bro? I've been saying all season, Palace the centre backs are better than ours. Most of the teams in the league have better defenders than we have. I take the defenders at Sunderland. I take the ones at Villa. The only good thing about us really is our midfield. Caicedo, Palmer, Cuckoo, and Reece. That's the only great thing about Chelsea. Everything else, ass. But it's fine. You guys can keep accepting this and keep celebrating the little mini wings. Oh, well, we almost beat Arsenal, guys. You can keep celebrating this. You guys kept saying title race. Well, great. This is what you got. And Rosin there, I mean, you took the job, whatever, but I mean, I feel bad for you, mainly because you're black and this is Chelsea. So when you're failing in a few months or next season and certain things happen towards you, I don't want people to act as if they're surprised. Oh, how could Chelsea do this? This is what Chelsea fans do. So, whatever. But this protest before we play Brentford, apparently it's supposed to be a protest at the bridge. We'll see.
Yeah, I was gonna show it by the way
because there was a protest last year, and there's a protest last year when the window ended in January last year. Our 2 strikers got injured on deadline day, and then people wanted to protest. A Fugazi protest. I didn't go to it. I didn't back it because there was no clear message with that protest. And lo and behold, I was right because it looked like an EDL rally and there is no follow-up to that protest. There's no follow-up to anything.
That's crazy.
We protested, and the next day, the ownership said, shut the fuck up. I'm going to sign 16-year-olds. That's what they did. That's what they did.
Don't know that, bro. That's crazy.
But then we win the Club World Cup, and you guys think, oh, we can go machine for machine and win the Premier League. Have you not, as a fan base, you would have thought we'd learned from this. When we won the Champions League with Tuchel, you guys thought, oh, Lukaku, and we can win the league. No. We never had the depth to compete with City then. We don't have the depth. We don't even have the 11. Never mind the depth. We only have the 11.
Bro.
I'm hearing, bro. And I thought winning the Club World Cup, my stupid thing was, I thought we would change. Winning the Club World Cup would change with the ownership and make them think, oh, this is what it feels like to actually win something. Let's keep winning. I thought that would be a change. No, because we started Nacho soon after. So, hey, is what it is. But, yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say. Abdul, are you here? City fan?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, bro, just, hey, 7-0. The 7-0. End it, bro.
Look, you could get us because, come on. Freaking,
okay, I don't care. Okay, I'm leaving. I don't care about your gaslighting, bro. I don't care. We're with all due respect to you, I don't care about. We're not better than Sunderland. Like they beat us. So
fair enough. I expect to beat you, but will we? That's a whole different question.
If you guys
don't beat us, you're not gonna win the league, bro. You
Yeah,
can't.
100%.
If you can't beat us, you don't deserve to win this.
I agree with that. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna head off. And Zier, when you keep saying we're world champions of what? Well, hey, we're world champions and we signed Garnacho. Okay, because it justifies being world champions justifies the model. So I'll just end it off and say, this. I don't even know. There's so many things I want to say, but I don't want to get Zier's channel demonetized.
But before you go, Pram, quickly, yeah. My thing is, I'm not even trying to say like to defend you guys. I'm saying this because, like, you know what it is. I generally, Hannah has to go too. My thing is that big up Hannah, man. You know what I mean? But my thing is quickly is that for some reason I feel like whether it's your fans, whether it's rival fans. It's like everyone was gassing up Chelsea's team, and now all of a sudden everyone's dissing Chelsea. Like the energy's never kept the same. That's why I brought that up. You know what I mean?
You're right. And Chelsea fans did gas it.
Yeah. But even me as an outsider looking in, seeing the Club World Cup win, I'm like, surely this has to change something now with Maresca and all that.
Of course. And the thing is with Maresca, right? Like, people can say what they want and say, because last season people were trying to say Maresca's a yes man. Now people are criticizing Maresca for walking away. You know what? Maresca, as a player, wasn't he at Juve surrounded by winners? As a manager, this guy was in City's academy. He was assistant at Pep. He's been surrounded by winners. He goes to Leicester, wins the championship. He comes to Chelsea, wins a European trophy and the World Cup. He's he's not a serial winner, but he has the mentality to keep pushing and keep winning.
Yeah, no,
he has what it takes to get you on.
He has the mentality to keep pushing. I would rather have regardless of what you think of him as a manager or his style or whatever, he wants to keep pushing and winning. And they said, bro, you're speaking out. And that's the annoying thing. He wasn't sacked because of our poor results in recent. That's not why they got rid of him. They got rid of him because of he was speaking out against the ownership. When he spoke out after we drew the Palace saying, I need a centre back, the only player he really asked for, I need a centre back. The next day, he basically had to retract his comments. And I said at that point, yo, if you keep speaking out, they'll get rid of you. I thought it'd be at the end of the season, but no, they're going to do it now. And that's they're only doing it now because of the poor results. Because at this point last year, we were also on a little bad patch as well. So Maresca shows he can turn it around and still end up getting top 4. And he would have done the same this year. But no, you've now brought in Rosenier, who I like, but he's gonna be who it's just a big unknown that we just didn't need. But I don't know. Whatever, man. Like this is Chelsea, man. Just I don't know. I don't even know if we can like, but Rosin there, can he even scam us a trophy so I can at least have something at the end of the season? Whatever, man. I'm about to leave. Just Bayern, Man City. Don't allow Arsenal to win the Champions League or the league this season, please. Okay.
Inshallah, man.
Hopefully. Inshallah.
Don't say hopefully. Inshallah. Don't say hopefully.
Yeah, I said inshallah, as in if God will.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the other guy next to you, the fraud. Don't say hopefully.
Yeah, Abdullah, man. Abdullah, have more
faith. Okay, inshallah.
Thank you. Yeah, anyways, big up everyone. Like and subscribe. And
bless up, bro.
Egg Bali, if I ever catch you in London, allegedly. Anyways.
They are. Big up Prime, man. Go subscribe to the clips of what you call it. Because that's where that is the one that basically sorts out the edits of Flawless and stuff. So big up them. But hey, big up always Bayern Chelsea, man. Go subscribe to that channel. Bayern and Chelsea content. Up the Chelsea. We have to back Liam. Gotta get excited about hope for well, listen, bro. It's gonna be long, bro. Hey, listen, Jim, I don't think it's the time to do that, bro. That's not the time. Oh my god. Yeah, he is. But yo, that's Chelsea. We weren't even able to get to the Real Madrid section while Matrix was here, but I guess we'll quickly get into that.
I can answer for Madrid if you want. I'm sick of my own.
No, actually, I wanted to talk about the Mbappe injury, bro, because apparently he's been running himself.
That's the boost, man. That's a boost, man. Madrid played better.
Nah. Mbappe's been scoring.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it's as much of a boost as you think.
No, bro, he's rubbish, man. He's rubbish.
He's been scoring a lot of the goals, though, bro.
Yeah, but you rate Vinny as well. But you rate Vinny.
Me?
No,
I did.
Abdullah, because Abdullah is the one dissing him.
I used to rate him. I don't rate him anymore. I don't rate him anymore.
How long is he injured for?
3 weeks.
I think 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
And when did they go back to the season? When did they resume again?
They play this weekend. Actually, they're back this week, and they're going to they're coming here. Not here in Riyadh. Here in Saudi. They're going Jeddah for
Jeddah.
Yeah, and they play Atletico Madrid in the semi-final. So, yeah. So, I mean, from what I have gathered, it seems like he injured himself due to overworking himself and on the pitch and stuff. And he's been injured, and he's supposed to be injured for 3 weeks. So, I'm not gonna lie. My thing is, listen, on a real note, maybe Madrid play better, but like this whole thing of Mbappe.
There's no goal scorers in that front line.
Yeah, actually, there is one. To be honest, I actually think this one player will benefit out of everyone. I think Jude Bellingham benefits out of everyone out of this one.
Yeah, okay. They'll probably Madrid will probably play him false 9.
Yeah, and guess what? I think he should be a false 9 because I don't think he's a fucking.
He's a false 9. He's not a number 10. He's not.
It's time to bring Arda Güler into the lineup as well, behind.
Either behind.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's been playing in the. For some reason, Alonso's been playing him in the 8 and not in.
Alonso is showing slowly why he's becoming a bum of a manager. Slowly but surely.
I wonder who called that out. I wonder who called that out. Maybe the guy that watches Bundesliga football. I'm just saying.
I don't think he'll just. I don't think he's coping with the pressure of Madrid. Let's be honest. A lot of managers.
I think if Alonso came, I think if Alonso came to Liverpool, he'd do bits. Personally, I just think the Madrid job is a bit too much.
Yeah, but you have Leverkusen players. That's why he'd do bits probably because you have fucking Wirtz and Frimpong and actually you have only both of them, but like they help a lot. Like Alonso knows them. You get me? But at the same, and Ekitike would do perfect for him as well. But my thing is like, I feel like when it matters most, his decision making is dumb. Yeah. Because by the way, when we played against Leverkusen last season in the Champions League,
never lose.
Bro, they lost 5. Bro, no, they lost 5-0 to us in aggregate, 3-0 on the game. Yeah.
Zier. Do you remember we were all calling them never losing? We were all calling them never losing at once.
Yeah, and now they're never cruising.
And then exactly, now they're never cruising.
Yeah, now they're Neverkusen again. Back to being Neverkusen. These donkeys. But forget the point, yeah. For argument's sake, right? Like, my point is, Alonso, for me, when it matters most, he fumbles. He makes the dumbest decision, and it costs.
So just like Arteta.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but he's a spicy version because at least Alonso won the league.
Yeah, true.
And he won the Pokal and stuff like that. But he still has moments in which he will overthink it. Like, again, the game against us, he didn't even start Patrick Schick nor Boniface. Like, that's dumb, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Boniface
and even when Mukiele got sent
he's still learning, though, isn't he?
Yeah, but bro, when people
he's still learning because he's a young manager.
Yeah, but when people
but they're doing it because of the unbeaten season.
Yeah,
that's the reason.
But you want me to give you my opinion and a Bayern fan POV? As good as their season and their unbeaten run was, I think we were just so shit at the same time.
Oh yeah. But I feel like even if you were at your scintillating best, you weren't ever gonna beat them because that's one of those one-off seasons that you can't really stop. But in terms of Madrid, I think
with them, then I would have given
their biggest issue was the Ninja Turtle signing. Once the Ninja Turtle signing, the squad balance was off, and it's always been off ever since.
Yeah, true.
What Madrid need to do is get rid of a couple of their left wingers. They need to get rid of what did he call it? The Bangladeshi on the right wing, known as Rodrigo, the Somali on the left wing, the Bengali. Yeah, get rid of both of them because Rodrigo is a left winger, Vinny's a left winger, and Mbappe is best as a left winger. I don't see him as a striker. For me personally, I see him as a left winger. So you have three guys that are in the same positions, and you forget about a striker and a right wing. It's never going to work. You can put any manager in that Madrid job. They're not going to be able to make it work because they don't have the balance right. But
do you think they're better off with Mbappe?
Alonso would be better.
No.
Ask the question.
No, it's okay. Finish your point. It's okay.
No, I'm finished. What was the question?
I was just gonna ask you: do you think they're better off with Rino and Rodrigo than they are with Mbappe added to the team? Because
I think Mbappe. I think it's better if Mbappe stays. He needs a striker and a right winger alongside him. So if you're gonna keep Mbappe, you need to get rid of Vinny and Rodrigo and bring an actual right winger.
I agree with.
For example, Elise, and then an actual striker. For example, Mateta. Because you don't need the best striker. You just need a striker that can facilitate for Mbappe, similar to what Giroud did in the World Cup. That's when Mbappe is at his best, when he can. Just a tall, lanky striker that can facilitate for him. More than a goal scoring 9. They don't need a goal scoring 9. They need a facilitating 9 that allows for Mbappe to go in behind, allows the right winger they choose to sign to go in behind. And that would be a much bit more beneficial partnership for Madrid going forward. And then have Bellingham go off the bench if you're going to have him as a false 9 or alternative striker. Because for me, you can't really start him in the midfield. It just doesn't work.
Yeah. By the way, they have Gonzalo Garcia as well. By the way, that's something we have to keep in mind. Yeah, they have Gonzalo. So I think Gonzalo Garcia. So if you because by the way, Gonzalo Garcia, when he played in the Club World Cup, by the way, he was actually doing bits.
I think they're loaning him out somewhere. I don't know where though.
Yeah, but bro,
or sold him. I think they've sold him.
I think they save up for getting center backs, and they absolutely just rely on Garcia for now and see how it works. But yeah, that's how I see it. And listen, with this Mbappe injury, it'll be interesting to see how Vinny performs. Because if he doesn't perform now he'll be looking like a spooky player, bro. You get me?
That guy's finished now. He's not been the same since the whole Ballon d'Or fiasco.
Yeah. That guy's head is gone, bro.
I think he's done at Madrid, man. I think he's done.
Bro, Cerudi's waiting for him, bro. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Al contract waiting for him, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Mbappe. Speaking of Cerudi, though, my Cerudi club has a player that is linked away. And then my European club also has a player that's linked away. Funny enough, both to Barcelona. Yeah.
There's one more player linked to my football club. Ruben Neves is linked to United for 20 million. Know that for sure.
By the way, can I just say your fans are fucking ungrateful.
Whose fans?
Man United.
Oh, Salford fans. Salford, Trafford, Stratford United.
Are you surprised?
Bro. I've seen on Twitter Man United fans complain about Ruben Neves. Are you fucking taking the piss?
Bro, I've never seen the most retarded, excuse my language, retarded fans.
They are. I'm sorry. You are level-headed. They're not.
I've never seen the most retarded fan base in my entire life. Bro, every time they say
something called Arsenal fans, by the way. Something called Arsenal fans.
No. Our fans are worse. Our fans are worse. I promise you. No. I
would say you've seen the movie Dumb and Dumber. That's United and Arsenal. Dumb and Dumber. That is Arsenal and United, both as bad as each other.
I mean, we can add Liverpool to the list, though, Abdullah. I'm not gonna lie. All these.
But I would say third. They're third.
No offense. You're a good fan, Prophet. The other fans are just yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry. Red Cartel fans are the dumbest fans ever, bro.
But my best mate was a Liverpool fan in school. He was my best mate, but he's a Liverpool fan. He's my neighbor actually. Big up to him. But yeah, in terms of Man United fans, bro, I've never seen the most retarded fan base in my life. 1 minute, all I'm seeing, let's get rid of this guy, but and we're also linked to somebody else. But he's this, he's that. Pick your poison. Do you want to get rid of this guy or not? I remember a time the United fans said, let's get rid of McTominay. But then when they were linked to, I remember they were linked to, what was it, Kimmich? But he's overpaid. He's 28. Make up your mind. Do you want the guy or not? I'm like, bro, this fan base, man, really does my head in. Like, really,
I feel sorry for you. I really do.
But quickly, before we move back to Barcelona topic, my thing is with the Neves thing is like, you have Bruno Fernandes, and you have Ugarte. You man are complaining about Ugarte because he can't fucking dictate the midfield for shit.
He can't pass a ball of 2 yards.
And same with fucking Bruno Fernandes, Okay, here's a guy who been Neves that fucking can't. By the way, me as a Hilal fan, bro, I have his shirt right there somewhere in the closet, right? Bro, that guy has been unreal for my club. For a good 2.5 years.
Who, Ruben Neves?
Yeah, that guy's been unbelievable. And there's a reason why I'm not even pissed off about the fact that he didn't extend yet. Because I know he's good enough to play in Europe. Generally,
since he was at Wolves, bro. We should have signed him, you guys.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, this guy, even with the whole Real Madrid thing, by the way, the fact that Madrid rejected Ruben Neves, apparently, because the agent, I think, offered him there. No. What type of idiot are you? You get me? It's like, you have somebody.
I don't think he's a priority for United. I don't think he's a priority for
United. By the way, he's not, but like, here's the thing, though, Abdullah. I'm saying Ruben Neves should be a priority for any side that wants.
No, he should. 100%. Especially for United.
Bro, this guy.
I think priority for us. I'll be honest with you. I think we need defensive.
Bro, this guy.
You need him. Yeah, I agree. He should be a priority. But Amarin doesn't want anyone.
Yeah,
he doesn't want anyone.
Because he's
this guy dictates a midfield, and this guy defends unbelievably well.
I'll take him now. I'll take him at City. I'll really take him at City. I'll take him. We have too much soft players,
Saudi. So what? What if he plays for Saudi?
I'll take him now. I will take him now.
Bro, United should have signed Theo Hernandez before he dipped to Saudi and fucking Denzel Dumfries.
Yeah, but Theo Hernandez been cooking at my club. I can't lie.
I'm begging for an experienced midfielder. Like, some people have suggested Fabian Ruiz, but I think he'll extend. But I'll take him. We need an experienced midfielder in that midfield.
Abdullah,
by the way, do you guys want someone that can carry a ball and say you want a guy that's hella complete in midfield? Because I have another midfielder that's hella complete. Milinkovic-Savic.
I can't lie to you.
I'll take him. Yeah, I'll take him.
Bro, Milinkovic-Savic was one I wanted since he was at Lazio.
I'll take him. Honestly, I would.
And I have him in my club. Bro, how does El Hilal, my Saudi club, have better midfielders than majority of European clubs?
And I kept getting told, but he wants to stay at Lazio. He doesn't want to move. He's a loyal guy, but he dipped to Saudi.
There's no such thing as loyalty in football, man.
By the way, he just extended his contract literally earlier this season.
People conflate football players as if they're people in relationships, man. Like get your head out.
Yeah, out the gutter is basically what you're saying. Yeah, man.
I don't understand.
Oh, that's my pal in the chat, but big up to you, bro. Big up to my best friend in the chat.
Oh yeah, big up Jester as well, by the way. Big up Twisted, big up Monkey Duff, Monkey Lucky.
Yeah, Monkey's my.
Big up every single one of you in the chat, man. I see you guys. No, but listen, man. But like that's Ruben Neves, yeah. But Cancelo apparently he wants to go because obviously Inzaghi's being an idiot. I can't lie. The fact that you prefer Darwin Núñez in your Saudi Pro League squad.
He's actually doing well, Darwin Núñez, isn't he? He's actually.
No, I swear he's cooking.
I'll be honest with you. I think you know what it is with Darwin Núñez. I don't think he's been good enough, but he's not been as bad as I expected. That's what it is.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, he's still shit. Like even last game he was shit, but it's like whatever. Yeah, like there's a reason why our fan base on Twitter was calling out for a striker with hashtags. You get me? And then our future owner, because I don't know if you've heard, but like Saudi Pro League is transitioning to ownerships, and now it's gonna be Prince Walid bin Talal. He responded, "I shall fulfill that request." Somebody that cares, by the way, somebody that cares about his the club. Oh, you don't want to know why? Because he's a fan. You get me?
What?
So basically, one of the princes here, Walid bin Talal, he's gonna own Al Hilal. He said he would give the request of getting a forward because Núñez and Leonardo ain't it. Even though I think Leonardo's done all right actually, because especially that game against Man City. Funny enough, sorry Abdullah, but
yeah, it's cool, man. We treated that as preseason. To be fair, I wanted to win it, but we didn't.
Yeah, no, but yeah, like again, that's the thing. But with Cancelo, like obviously, because he's not part of the Saudi Pro League squad, right? He's now been linked to Barcelona and Inter Milan. Looks like he's gonna go to Inter Milan, but I put Barcelona there. Barca fans, they complain too much, bro.
I have a lot of football fans in this day and age, man. They're so obsessed over this age thing. Oh, he's 30, he's washed. Since when has a player ever been washed when he's turned 30?
But I'll be honest. I was one of those fans because I call them uncles because I had freaking Gundogan. When they play week in, week out,
you're doing it in the right place, right time, right circumstance, bro. There's people that overdo it.
Players at the age of 30, it's like, bro.
You saw our midfield last season. You saw our midfield last season.
I get you.
We had three uncles in midfield. Kovacic, Bernardo, and Gundogan. Did that work out well? No, it didn't.
Man City does have a club who never signed a player back. They'll always let a player go, and that's it. Gundogan, I was very surprised you guys brought back. That was one of the shocks of this. That was one of the shocking transfers of the season.
Look, Rodri came look, what I heard. I didn't watch the game yesterday because I was watching the movie. Watching a movie.
But you only brought him back because Barca never wanted him anymore. Barca didn't want him anymore. See, that's why you brought him back. It's the only reason why you brought him back.
Yeah. No, because we didn't get our targets, so we were just desperate for anyone.
But my thing is like with Cancelo. So he's linked to Inter Milan. He's linked to Barca. Apparently, Barca fans are not happy with Cancelo link because of what happened a few years ago when he was there. My thing is, you man complaining about Koundé and this and that. Like Cancelo will give you a lot going forward. And by the way, defensively, he's not even that bad. Like he's not great, but he's not that bad. Like 1v1 defending, he's not bad. He's only bad at when it comes to crossing. When it comes to crossing, I agree with Barca fans. He is terrible. But then again, it is what it is. But then again, my issue as well is I think he'll go to Inter Milan though because for some reason Inzaghi now wants a Cherby. So I think they'll make this whole thing as part of the deal. Bro, I pray to God we don't get Cherby, man. You know what I mean? Like, we get Cherby, man. Long day, bro.
Cherby, man.
Crazy work, bro. Wallahi, crazy work. Inzaghi, he has an Inter Milan fetish, this guy, bro. Go bring the entire Inter Milan team that lost 5-0 in the final.
bring that bum in Bum Toro. Get Bum Toro as well while you're at it as well.
Oh my God. By the way, we were linked with for a moment. We were linked with dumb batatas, dumb fries, bro.
Oh, dumb fries,
bro. Dumfries was for 20 minutes. I would have been like, United, bro. Fucking
yeah. To
I
be
would have
fair,
taken him
man,
as well.
your
We need the
context
right back
was
as well.
We needed a right wing back. Dalot is useless. Mazraoui is not a right wing back.
I'll take Dalot. I'll be honest. You guys are overblowing the whole Dalot thing. I think he's a decent right back.
Nah, he's not, bro. I'm sorry.
No, by the way, Kevin, I agree because I see him for Portugal and he actually does a better job there.
Bro,
I'll be honest. No offense, you just ruin plays, man. You just ruin plays.
No. Dalot's had his purple patch moments. He's actually had his good moments at the football club. He's just a very inconsistent player. That's just what he is.
Fair enough.
But Kevin, can I be honest with you, bro? Can I be honest with you, bro? And I tried telling this to Rasta Stocks in the morning, yeah, on in the chat, in the stream, bro. The problem with your club, bro, is you man literally get managers, you give them what they want, then sack, get a different profile of manager, give them what they want, sack, yeah, and the cycle keeps on going on. By the time we get to like 3-4 years later, you got a mixed match Scrabble of players, different profiles, and now nobody knows what the fuck they're doing.
But bro, the thing is, I'll say this, right? We only sack managers because results are going south. And the one manager I'd have been like, do you know what we should never sacked? You guys will call me crazy, was Louis van Gaal. And let me tell you why.
No, I agree.
This guy was actually building something. I'm not even taking the piss. I was actually building something. When I watched him, with United, look at the players he gave a chance to. Look at the names he gave a chance to. And guess who we beat at home? We beat title challengers Arsenal 3-2 at Old Trafford. With Rooney missing, half of our team were missing, but we still beat them 3-2. And guess what? Yeah, but you know why? That was a proper coached game. He coached that win. Van Gaal coached a win. He knows how to coach wins. Do you know what it is? This fan base is so obsessed over style of play. Do people care? Do people not care about results? We actually got results and we won a trophy. But then we sacked him because, the style of football was boring and we fall asleep. Oh, but we won a trophy. Isn't that what we wanted? We won a trophy. Isn't that what the fan base wanted at the time? They wanted to sack LVG because we weren't going to get top 4. What did we do? We got tied on points with Man City, but all it was goal difference. That's the only thing separating us two. It was just a goal difference. All right? Before people say I'm crazy for saying Van Gaal was a good manager, he was.
No, he's good.
He was a good manager. I would have given him another season, but you know what? Hey, we got Jose in, and Jose won us 2 more trophies. And I'd be like, okay, we should have backed Jose. We didn't back Jose, and that was a mistake. We didn't back the managers that actually took us in the right direction, and that's been our biggest downfall. We backed Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who was a low-standard manager, who all he cared about was just the results and the vibes, and that's it. That's all he cared about. And then Ten Hag came in, lowered the standards even more because we lost games we shouldn't have lost. Yeah, in moments we handed you guys a treble at Wembley. That was the day you should have been sacked.
Yeah.
That was the day, in my opinion, you could have been sacked. All right, handing our rivals the treble is a disgrace at Wembley. All right, that's a joke. Actually, that's a sackable offense. Then the following season, he signs Maguire to a new Maguire new contract. Sorry, Johnny Evans on a free. Okay, that's fine.
Luke Shaw. He gave Luke Shaw.
Johnny Evans on a free agent. I don't mind that. You bring experience back to Old Trafford. Okay, I'm not upset at that. But you go and sign players that are not really proven, like they're not really like, all that. They're not amazing type of players. You're in the Champions League. You sign better players when you were in the Europa League than you were in the Champions League. Where's the logic behind this? You go and sign better players in the Europa League than you do in the Champions League. Where is that? Where is that making sense? And then he finishes 8th, and we won the FA Cup. Cool. But then the following season, he spends even more money and says we have to finish in the top 4. So where are the standards? You spent more money than you spent a lot of money. You spent more money than I think a lot of post-United managers post-Fergie did. And we didn't finish in the top 4. So yeah, you should be sacked. But top 4 is not my aim. My aim is to win league titles with United. That's my aim. I don't look at top
I'll be
4.
honest. Yeah, I don't think you'll ever see that on the Glazers ever again.
Never.
You had a miracle worker in Sir Alex. And you had a lot of managers who could have got you over the line in Ole, not Ole, sorry, Rino and potentially Van Gaal, but you didn't back him properly. You didn't back them properly. Exactly. Those were your chances to win the league, and I'm sorry, I don't think
we should have.
You
know what it is? I didn't mean to cut you off, right? I think if Van Gaal stayed one more year, I think we challenge Chelsea for that title. I think we do. Yeah. Because you know why? It's because that 1 year we had was a lot, not injuries, but we had players that were sort of we were spending money, but we weren't spending money kind of correctly. We signed Schneiderlin, it wasn't good enough. Herrera, in my opinion, was, you know what it is? Also, Alex Ferguson, I think he's been one of the most underrated players I've seen. And
he was good, man.
I rated that guy highly. We should have kept him, right, for a further deal in 2019. In my opinion, letting him go to PSG was a mistake, right? We should have. If you given LVG another 200 million, I think if you would have signed Paul Pogba that season, we signed Paul Pogba that same summer that we sacked LVG. You signed Paul Pogba, you signed the same players you did with Bo. You give LVG those players, bro. He could challenge us. He could have challenged us to the Premier League title. That season got sacked. He could have been challenging the Premier League title, seriously, but we sacked him at the wrong time. But listen, people only care about style of play over results, and that's why.
Ironically, your style of play is what is it now? It's garbage. You have no style of play.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Yeah. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's just ridiculous. By the way, again, like you see this whole argument you're having with mine. I can argue the same with, again, Barcelona about Cancelo. Like, bro, like you complained about your right backs. Now all of a sudden you don't want Cancelo. What? Because of what happened a few years ago? And what? Are you happy with Koundé? Because all I've been hearing is Koundé slander. Koundé this.
Then why did they reject a bid from us for Koundé? If Koundé's so bad,
no fucking clue, bro. That's why I put Cancelo Barcelona, bro, because I kind of want to cook them for that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't.
You know what I mean?
I don't get football fans.
But by the way, guess what? Goretzka, by the way, available. Apparently, he's offering himself for Hansi Flick. Please take him. Take the statue. Yeah, the greatest statue of all time. Yeah, better than Statue of Liberty. Please, for free. You don't even have to pay. He will offer you the 2020 Goretzka, bro. He will offer you 8-2. He will offer you 8-2, brother. Make sure you take that. Yeah. Pedri is going to be benefited. Goretzka will make runs, pass over the top headers, shots, finishes. He'll give you everything you need.
Who's Goretzka linked with, or he's not linked with the move? Is he actually linked with the move or not?
There's reports that he's like offering himself to play with Hansi Flick.
Yeah, I don't take any links seriously when a player offers themselves.
Bro, like, you know what? But you know what? Why I am taking it seriously? Because I just want him gone. I just want him gone.
It's like that in GTA. It's like those.
I'm sabotaging, bro. Let me sabotage.
Those prostitutes on the side of the road.
No, but by the way, you know what? Why I see some truth to this, though. I see some truth to this because we're not going to extend this contract.
How many years has he got left? What, 1 year?
Bro, this is his final season.
Okay. And he's gone then. Don't worry then.
Yeah, I know, but I just want him to go to Barca. So I want to sabotage these bastards.
Oh, you want to sabotage them? I want to see Barca suffer.
Exactly. It is. Spot me, bro.
I want to see them suffer. I love to see Liverpool suffer. I want to see Arsenal suffer. Those are the three clubs. And I want to see Inter Milan suffer as well. And Inter Milan. And Ajax. Not to forget Ajax as well. I want to see them.
Yeah.
Oh, why Ajax? What did Ajax do, man? Leave Ajax alone, man. They got
where's Michael when you need him? Where's Michael when you need him?
Born in Rotterdam, the Netherlands. Yeah, I hate. We consider them as rivals. They don't consider us as rivals. There's that hatred. I have that hatred towards them.
Oh, fair enough. That makes sense.
Yeah, and them always getting relegated. What a missed opportunity, man. Them getting relegated, man.
This shameless motherfucker. Anyway, you know what? Let's move on to a topic in which Liverpool Prof will actually speak. Big up to him, by the way, for pulling up. Yeah, I remember. You man drew against Leeds. Mad. Absolutely mad, bro. What are you
They
talking
were
about?
resting their players for United, by the way. They were resting their players for United.
Who?
And he still couldn't beat them.
Who?
But
You're on
I
mute.
think
You're on mute.
Yeah, your mic hasn't been working. Oh, I think that's why. Oh, your mic has.
Where were you talking about resting the players for United?
Leeds.
Oh, Leeds.
Leeds.
But yeah, man, Liverpool draw. I didn't see the game, but like that's bro.
I didn't watch the game. I'll be honest, I barely watched it.
Neither did I. I watched a bit of it, but both teams are like nothing to the game. Both teams are offered nothing. Both teams are just trying to throw the. Does it make sense that the towel? They were trying to throw the towel in the sink. I don't know. I don't know the expression. It's something through a towel and sink. I don't know what it is. I keep forgetting it.
Boy, is Prof able to speak?
We can't hear you.
Can't hear you. Bro, wait. I think you have to
I think
check your microphone settings and StreamYard, bro.
Yeah. Maybe check your microphone settings and StreamYard.
So, like, go check audio settings on StreamYard. Because that's what usually happens, by the way. Like,
I can hear someone.
And they came, and I think you mean throwing in the towel. I think that they're just not trying.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, something about that. Yeah, throwing in the towel. So that's what I mean. Like, bro.
The game was at Anfield, right? The game was at Anfield.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Like, I think when we come to Anfield, I think we'll beat them. And Arsenal drop points there.
I don't know. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. And this is not me saying.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. No, finally.
That was my Wi-Fi. Yeah, it wasn't the mic. It was my Wi-Fi.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I think your record at Anfield is really bad, Abdullah. I
don't think so.
One game,
yeah, but I think some of their players are a bit complacent, if not finished.
I think it'll be a draw. I think you'll draw.
I think we'll win. I think we'll win comfortably.
What are we talking about?
I don't think
I said if we come to Anfield, I think we'll beat you.
Nah, you should win. You should win that. I can't lie. If Forest can come Anfield and win,
I think draw.
You should.
I think it's draw.
But then again, they don't have a great record there. To be fair, they won the last time.
Yeah, records are there to be broken.
I'll
be honest. I don't care about records, man. Some of your players are. I don't know what's happened to them, especially.
But bro, like I said, if you go to Sunderland away and play the way you did last night, then I don't know.
You know what it is, with Liverpool. Yeah, I just think if the manager changes, you'll see the best out of a team because I think the talent is there in the squad, but I just think the manager isn't the right guy. 100%. So I think you get Alonso and even
I'm exactly the same with Amrin, bro. Yeah. I'm exactly the same Amrin, bro. The moment he switches to a back four, and you can call me delusional all you like, we look like one of the best teams to watch in the league. And then when he goes to a back
plays a back three. I'll be honest, no top side plays a back three.
Exactly.
Like, what's this obsession?
Bro, Abdullah,
to be honest, the best side to play a back three was Allegri's Juventus, in my opinion.
I'm serious.
Yeah, and those days are gone.
And we look very, very good going forward. That back four really made us look good going forward against Newcastle. I was like, bro, even with the reserve team, we started cooking them. I'm like, all right, then where was this against Wolves? Oh, let's go to the back three. This bum ass manager, bro. He wants to keep like changing things, fixing things when it ain't, bro.
You know what's mad? Yeah, we were linked with Amrin before when Klopp left.
You should have got it.
We was linked with him. So
do you know what the biggest red flag should have been? West Ham rejected him, Liverpool rejected him, and you went and got him. That makes no sense.
Liverpool
didn't reject him. A mid-table club who might get relegated this season.
Liverpool rejected him. I just think Slot got to the Liverpool job quickly before. I don't think Amrin was.
No, it was because he plays a back three, and it would have been too much of a shift changing from.
But then again, I think back three works for you guys now.
It does now, but at the time it didn't.
It works now because of.
Yeah, I'm with Prof. Yeah, at the time they wouldn't have worked because they didn't have the fullbacks as they do now. Like Frimpong and Kerkez, they're more wing back. And by the way, the situation Liverpool are in is like what Al Hilal are in. Basically, it's like because I said this last. That's why I was actually happy that we got Inzaghi because when you have wing backs, you need somebody that plays a back three.
Yeah.
You know, I think with Liverpool, when you think about it, because if they're gonna be using Frimpong and Kerkez, then they need a back three manager.
That's what I'm saying. Alonso is perfect. You know, if Alonso gets booted out by Madrid in the summer, go get him.
Actually, I don't think the back three is the issue. Now that I think about it, I just think it's the way the manager implements it. It's more to do with the way he plays the players. He's not playing the players in the correct positions. We don't have wing backs. We have full backs playing at wing back. We have center backs who are more natural center backs than they are wide, defending in the wide areas. We have two wingers playing at 10. We have a striker who's just not getting enough support because we're playing a right winger, a right wing back. It doesn't make sense. So everything he's doing is just wrong. And this is why I'm saying if we get 2 wing backs, then maybe it might look good again. But then what's the point, man? This guy is just not going to change things when it's broken. He'll fix things when it ain't broke, and when it's broken, he won't fix it. What's the point? You know, he's stubborn. And this is why I'm saying if United would have got a Glasner or someone that actually knows how to play the back three or isn't scared to change things up, we'd be fine. Because I think that we have the players to potentially at the moment get us back into that top 4 European place or whatever it is. The issue is not the players; it's the way the manager implements everything.
But your fans keep on saying it's the same old players that sacked multiple managers. But that's a lot. I'm sorry, that's so stupid. That's such a stupid comment. It's so generic. Okay, let's say which players. Only Luke Shaw has been here for multiple managers. Maguire, Delo, and that's it. Who else? Who's been here more than two managers? More than 2 managers.
Big up King, by the way.
Big up King, man.
Big up King, bro.
Yeah, bro. Peace.
Yeah, bro.
Love. Peace out.
Because who's been here up to what's it? Ollie. Not many.
That's about it, to be fair.
Yeah. Luke Shaw, Maguire, Delo. That's it.
If we get rid of these guys, bro, we pretty much have a whole team of players that have just recently joined.
Exactly.
People think that it's the players. All right, then. No. So why did the board back the manager with how many signings this past summer? 4 signings. This manager's already signed 5 players.
Mbeumo, Cunha, and who else?
Mbeumo, Cunha, Sesko, Lemens, and Dorgu. He signed 5 players, and Dorgu's actually not been that bad. He's been playing in his wrong position. If you play Dorgu, Dorgu at that right wing, like how he played against Newcastle, bro, it looks like he actually rated Dorgu against Newcastle. I thought he played very well against Newcastle on that right wing spot. So you play him there. But instead, I'll put him back at left back where he was fucking shit the past few games. Bro,
that's stubbornness. That's stubbornness.
He winds me up, bro. And this is why if we sack him now, it's better to just like get a new manager.
I don't think they'll sack him.
Yeah, you know why? Because
I don't know what.
He's so expensive to sack. Oh, he's 17 million. So what? You've got you're a guy worth 25 billion, scared to spend.
They said the same thing. I remember when your that bent copper of your fan base who professes to be the face of your fan base or with the biggest fan channel. If you know, you know. He keeps on saying, he said the same thing about Ten Hag. Oh, we don't have the money to sack Ten Hag. We don't have the money to sack Ten Hag. You sack Ten Hag.
Who'd you go and get? Bro, there was Zidane available at the time. There was Zidane available. Bro,
but Zidane was never going to do. I said this a lot.
Bruno was here as well when the Ollie twisted fate saying.
And Bruno.
Yeah, but come on. I mean, Bruno's an excuse. I mean, Bruno's actually been putting up the numbers. Like, even though I don't rate Bruno Fernandes as a footballer, he's been putting up the numbers. Like, let's just be honest. You cannot. Even though I don't rate him that highly.
But he's an unsustainable player.
The numbers is there though. The numbers are there. I can't knock that. Like, as much as I don't rate him. But still, you are right. And if the captain's not taking responsibility, then that's also an issue. But then again, I don't think it's all down to Bruno. I think it's down to the whole entire team. But who's fault? Manager, right? The manager was the one who picks the players. If there's a staff, if a business has a group of staff and they start fighting, they start beefing each other, whose fault is that? Who's the one that's supposed to create that good environment? The manager. He's the one that's supposed to command that environment. He's supposed to command that, area of where the staff works. Otherwise, they're not going to be here. Otherwise, there's no point in me being here. I'm going to leave. I want to dip. People can't keep blaming the staff. There's been staff that have worked there for so many years. That have been loyal customers at the time. Loyal
employees.
Exactly, loyal employees that have worked there for so long. There are players there that want to play for the football club, but the fact that the managers are coming in and just creating a toxic environment is also a joke. Ten Hag created a toxic environment. Let's just keep it real. He was a toxic manager. Even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wasn't a toxic manager, but he wasn't a serious win. He was a serial.
He wasn't an authoritarian. He wasn't.
No, and the only person that couldn't really handle Mourinho was actually Luke Shaw. Everyone else was just like, Mourinho is a good manager. They actually rated Mourinho, but the problem was just Luke Shaw. Just there, you keep. This is why I'm saying you hold on to these players for so many years, and then they're gonna keep on stinking it out. What's the point? Get rid of the dross and keep on spending on players that will get you back to the top again. Look at Liverpool. They're refreshed. Even though they're not great right now, they're still refreshed. You always have to refresh once in a while. You can't.
Yeah, but I'll be honest. You're starting to run out of the juice of attracting players because
I would say so, only because of what we are historically, and that's me contradicting myself because I know we're not a big club in terms of money, but I still think we can attract big players.
Yeah, I agree to a certain extent, but not to a full extent.
But not to the extent of where whose project's more enticing. I agree with that, but in terms of the
By the way, I'm gonna tell you something. Do you remember when you were linked with Elise?
Yes.
And then we took him. Yeah, it was the Champions League.
We never went in for him though, bro. We never went in for him because we never showed him.
But you were inquiring at the time.
Oh yeah, we're not fast.
Yeah, you just inquire. I think it was Chelsea that was more in, but like my thing is like, I think he could have considered you guys if you had Champions League. To be fair. As much as shameless as I can be saying, he chose us over.
So we got Paul Pogba when we were in the Euro. I know, but then again, it's Mourinho. That's the manager thing. That's more the manager.
Yeah, I think with that. No, but also with that one, it was like, okay, Zlatan joined
manager.
Unfinished business at Man United. Blah 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 blah. The thing is with Man United do have pull, but the problem is they have pull for nothing.
Sorry?
You have pull, but you have pull for nothing.
No, I agree. We can still sign players. Like we can still spend on players. Like some people would rather go to United than someplace only because of the name. It's just the name, really. That we're still Manchester United by name. We're not Manchester United by current modern day success. Cool, we've won a few trophies here and there, and I'm happy with that. And trust me, that's what I always wanted. And I know if this season we ain't going to get top 4, I want us to go for that FA Cup. Why? It's because it's a trophy. And I want us to do that every single year. Take the domestic cups as you go. Stop picking and choosing on what you want to win. Oh, we want only the Prem and the Champs. All right, we'll never win again then. We'll never win a trophy again then. We'll see our rivals lift silverware with us. It's okay. Typical modern day fans. Don't care about these little domestic cups. Let other clubs sweep it then. Let clubs like Man City, Liverpool, serious clubs like that sweep that because you know why they're serious. Chelsea might sweep in 1 or 2. You know what I mean?
Trophy's a trophy, man. At the end of the day,
exactly. It's silverware. Like, why are people picking and choosing what they want to win? It's a trophy. It's a part of elite level sports. It's a part of football. Why do people care so much about? Oh, but it's the FA Cup. So what? Do you know what it was? Even if Ten Hag had a horrible season, I celebrated that FA Cup. I celebrated that at Wembley, bro. I wasn't at Wembley, but I mean, you won the FA Cup against Man City. I celebrated that because it was silverware, something to celebrate at the end of the season. And people were calling for Ten Hag to stay. If he would have lost that cup final, the whole fan base would have turned on him. I promise you. They'd have probably turned. They'd have probably said, all right, go, goodbye. But there was still 70% of the fan base saying Ten Hag stay because we won the FA Cup. See what a silverware can do? It can change a person's mind. If Amorim wins me the FA Cup, who knows? I might be Amorim again. I might be, because you won something. It's about winning.
I wonder what would have happened if you won the Europa League.
Getting a 4th place, 4th, 3rd loser. I don't need that 3rd loser shit. Get me a silverware. Silverware is good. If we'd have won that Europa League last year, I'd be like, hey, I remember you can have the whole season next year. I don't give a shit. You can have the whole season. Bro, if he'd have won that Europa League last year, you could have the whole season this season. I'm not gonna be hammering on. You know what I mean? Winning silverware is what's important. It's not about where you finish. You're competing in many competitions. But I don't mean to go on a rant. I had to get my point across. I mean,
that's what Man United does to you, though, isn't it? Makes you that crazy. So
it's what it is.
Yeah, but guys,
not Man United, not personal Man United. It's more the fan base. We've heard you.
Yeah, man. Listen,
I can't stand my fan base.
I love Big Steve though. Big up to him.
Yeah, big up Big
Steve.
Yeah,
but sometimes he's so, I don't know, up his own ass, man. He was like, I was there for the. I was there the whole time. Well, it's not our fault. I didn't have access to.
No, it's because some fans call him fake because he hasn't appeared.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Abdullah. Like the context is, they act like he is. Yeah,
call him fake, but then that's.
I will say though, you know what I hate about fans in general, because I get where Abdullah's coming from, because I kind of feel a certain way about fans that say, "Oh, you're not a real fan if you don't go to games." Like, who the fuck are you?
If you don't go to games, if you weren't there in the in the bad times, if you. Okay, first of all, it's not my fault I wasn't born in the period that we were garbage. It's not my fault I didn't have access to football. I couldn't afford it, or my family couldn't afford it. It's not my fault I can't travel to the north of England to watch games.
Where do you live? London?
I live in southwest London.
Okay.
So
near Chelsea.
Plus, I can't do traveling because I've got a medical condition, so I can't do a lot of traveling, especially by a car. So.
Sorry to hear that, bro.
No, it's calm. I've had it all my life. But yeah, people just that's why people always, every time, I don't like being on YouTube, because they'll be like, "What? How long have you been supporting City for?" You tell them the time. Because
question you about that stuff. Yeah. I hear you, man. Honestly,
but when you give them the context, you tell them the timeline, they don't believe that.
Bro, do you know what it really does to me? It's like they question, but where you from? What's your local club? Why does your local club matter? You have one life. Support wherever the fuck you want.
Bro, it's stupid.
Look, I tell you this. People laugh at me. I go on football streams. I support 14 teams from different countries. I don't care what anyone says. I'll be like, is it illegal? Is it forbidden in my religion? It isn't. Fine. Am I hurting someone? No. So why does it matter? The football club don't care about you, and you shouldn't care about the football club. It is an escape. You watch it for entertainment. That's it. You can turn it off and turn it back on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if people judge you. You're a fake fan, you're a casual fan. I don't care what I get labeled as. When it was the Champions League final, the first ever Champions League, I turned it off. As soon as Chelsea scored, because I knew we weren't going to come back. Does that make me a fake fan? That's your opinion. Am I fake? I don't care. I didn't enjoy it. I turned it off. I'm meant to enjoy football. I'm meant to get something out of it. I'm not a fan. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. That's what a fan is. That is what a fan is. You are a customer when you are supporting you're using a service. Simple as. And
bro, I mean, true, but in football terms, I mean, when you support a club, obviously it's like you're going through trials and tribulations.
Support how you want to support. So support how you want to support, but don't judge people.
But I will say though, like real fake, you don't even know what these guys are doing to like watch your team. So
yeah,
I went during COVID. I had to. Sorry. I had to endure a 6-hour car journey back and forth. So that's 12 hours just to take pictures outside the Etihad. I get nauseous and dizzy from car journeys. I felt like shit. Sorry for swearing. I felt like
I swear all the time.
I felt like a horrible feeling. Just to take pictures in the freezing cold in the middle of July. Outside the Etihad. Why would I want to do that if I love my club? Explain that. The club shop was closed. I didn't manage to make it, and the stadium was closed. This was during COVID.
Bro,
why would I want to do that?
Disrespectful. I don't mean to sound disrespectful to anyone in the chat or anything I'm about to say, but it's about race as well. They look at they stereotype you and be like, oh
yeah, bro.
It's a lot of it's trust me, they'll look at me and my appearance, obviously what I wear on my turban. They'll kind of stereotype you in a way and say that, oh, but you don't look like you're from here and there. I don't care where I'm from. I support my football club. I stay up to, the recent game that I'd stay up at 3 a.m. to watch it. I'd stay up to like 5
Oh, yeah, because of where you go live, yeah.
Yeah. Bro, people in...
I don't know how you do it, man. I don't know how you do it.
In Korea.
By the way, it's like me with wrestling as well. I have to stay up like same time as him to watch the wrestling stuff.
Yeah, it's mad, bro. Like,
by the way, when El Hilal played Man City, that's what I had to do because it was in America.
Mm-hmm. I had to catch some of the games. I couldn't. I fell asleep.
Bro, NBA, I have to wake up at 6 a.m. to watch the games, man. NBA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, international fans are slept on. It's ridiculous. But anyway, guys, I do have to end this stream here because I'm pretty dead. I mean, so yeah, it is what it is. But guys,
sorry for going on for a long time. By the way, I had to just get my.
Nah, it's calm, bro. It's calm. It's calm. But guys, listen. Big up to all the panelists, whether they were here or not. That's involved. You know what I mean. The links to their channels will be in the description down below. Every single one of them. So go subscribe, show love for the love and all that stuff. And that's about it, man. You guys know
I'm live in about 8 hours. I'm live in about 8 hours for the 8 hours, is it? 9 hours for the Red Army Run pod with Rasta and everything. So
shit, big up to you. Big up for that.
United versus Leeds preview. Gonna do that. The War of the Roses. I can't stand Leeds. I hate them. Hope we beat them on Sunday. But yeah.
Nah, come on, Leeds, man. Big up Leeds.
This fucking guy.
Nah, man, you can't be
the cheek after the job. Listen, guys, you know exactly what to do. Subscribe. You know what I mean? Like, comment your way. Go check socials, and inshallah you're well wherever you are. Also, press the alarm bells and go check the channels.
And bless up to this guy right here, yeah. He works his ass off. Man was falling asleep on this previous stream, bro.
He always falls asleep on some streams, man. He always.
Yeah, but you know what it is, bro. I overwork myself on YouTube, but people don't realize it's ridiculous.
When a certain kid wants to go ramble about stuff on my stream, I fall asleep, bro. Prophet, I think you'll know what
bro, you know what? You know what's the common theme? Yeah, I fall asleep majority of the time in watch-alongs. It's like I'm looking at a screen and then I'm like fading.
Is it just me or sometimes when the screen's so bright, it's just like, oh, I have to shut my eyes?
Bro, no, you know what it is for me? So yeah, I basically stay awake for like around 20 hours or so. So by the time I do a watch along by that time frame or period, right? I just instantly pass out. I can't help myself. I'm trying to open, but it's like.
Especially the WWE ones, you tend to fall asleep.
Bro, but again, do you know why? Because they're the latest ones. They're like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., except, bro, you know, during the Club World Cup, I was falling asleep half the time.
You could ask Prophet, bro. I've been hella dead. I've been dead tired.
Bro, for people, guys like me and Kevin, bro, we live in Asia, bro. We don't live in Europe like you, man, bro.
Yeah.
We go through it, bro. We have to suffer, bro.
You really do.
No, I respect the international fans a lot because, you know, you wake up at like crazy times to watch games. Me, I live in the UK and it's so unfortunate to watch it when it happens, but you lot are staying up till 3.
No, to be honest, for me, when it comes to football, I've been fortunate. I'm not gonna lie. It's just that at times my sleep is so fucked that it gets to that point. You understand?
For preseason games, for the United's most recent, but there was a preseason game. I had to get up. I stepped up at 4 a.m. to watch that game, bro. Watched it at 4 a.m., bro. You know what I mean? So, and people want to call me fake, and like, listen, it is what it is. I don't really. It's just words on the screen, but at the end of the day, choose your words wisely. Like before people call me.
Yeah, but they're not gonna do that because they're careless.
They're not going. Yeah, exactly. They're jealous of us, bro, and they're jealous of our opinions. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I love all Man United fans, but don't be so delusional and don't be so.
They're so entitled, man.
You know what I mean?
Especially the ones in the UK, man. So entitled.
Yeah, but Abdullah, you and I both, no disrespect to again Prophet, but like you and I both know what's up, so like we don't need to get to that. Listen, guys, you already know what to do. Subscribe again, like, comment, go check socials, and shall you well wherever you are. I'm gonna dip now. Take care. We're gonna raid Sarcasm City, by the way. So Zier raid over there, please. And yeah, take care. And again, just to take the piss out of the English fans, yeah, we're gonna play this clip. Peace.
And I'm better than you, and you know it.
Hold that. Peace out.